Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Karak Zorn playthrough here as well. Karak Zorn, I've lost what I'm saying, here in Total War Warhammer 2 with the Crynsos, the faction unlocker I can't say the name for. We're doing reasonably. We've just taken the Isles down here, the Dragon Isles. We do need to go and finish off the last few bits of Malice, but that's not going to be a huge problem at this point. And then it is time to move north. Well, I say move north, move west for the war with the Greenskins. Let's start pushing up through Ancestral Grudge on all of my characters, because that is going to be a huge buff for us against the Greenskins. We've already done it on you. You've basically got everything I actually want you to have. More Ancestral Grudges. Not that it really matters down here. And more income buildings. And maybe the odd wall. Okay, that'll do for now. We'll push the public order out there. How is here doing? Oh, he's actually doing fine.
No.
My axe thirsts for war.
No way.
Summon me if you dare. Ready, axes. Time to slay Oathbreakers.
I can't quite get there.
For the wisdom of the layer.
Just building that up a little bit. And enter. Oh, we do have a grudge. Like I said, I half expect to lose Dreadrock, but... Oh, and they are taking attrition there, because they don't have any towns. Admiral Leech does need to be wiped out, but we'll deal with him. Okay, they're ashore. I can go deal with them next turn. And... Oh, there's Eshin. Eshin have been trashed, basically, so I'm quite happy about that. As I said, it is soon war with the Greenskins, though if I don't get involved soon, I think I'm going to have problems getting much territory out of it, because actually the Greenskins are being fairly trashed already, from the looks of things. The dwarves are coming back. Karazankor are coming back massively, and the Empire has started invading down various human factions. So I think taking out Eshens from behind, you know, slamming into their rear and wiping them out, has actually really opened this up for us. Well, for the allies. Well, the human powers up there. So I say allies, they're not the allies. Well, I mean, they kind of are, would be my natural allies. We'll see how things go. It's a long run, I probably will try and confederate again. Ooh. Yeah, let's not do that.
Let us begin.
This one needs fighting. They're annoying. The shades. I'm gonna phrase it. I don't actually particularly care how much damage I take in this, because this army has literally been thrown together for the purpose of killing these guys, of fighting this. And we're gonna wait back for my reinforcements.
For the High King! Longbeards! We demand blood!
You guys can sit behind.
We demand blood! Miners!
Okay, their job's going to be to flank,
For the
basically.
Karak Strike out!
Do love the Rangers with that colour scheme. Obviously, I am going to be the one who has to move forwards here at some point, but we don't need to rush that. reform that line a little bit. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Square them off a little. I want them square because when they're square, they actually they can turn faster and shoot faster. They've got a lot of hidden units on this map, so I want to be very, very careful. Gumrund even Drenga doesn't want to be over nutty, because if he is, he'll get himself killed. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. So slowly moving forward here. These guys, basically, the plan is to force them into the front, then pinch around. We'll see how that goes.
Axes out, lads!
That last little bit forwards.
Shoot those wattocks!
Like to hit the shades first. Everything
It is a reckoning!
other than these guys can start marching forwards.
Nothing can stop us!
And you guys can start moving around onto the edges. Because we can just encircle their whole force. The Shades are probably their most dangerous unit. They do a lot of damage. We'll see how things go. But, I mean, we are Dowie, we are so armoured, they're not really a huge threat. Oh god, everything is vanishing. I am potentially vulnerable to their cav. They do definitely have some cav somewhere, but...
Rage far, rage fast! Longbeards! We will have vengeance! Move! Pursue!
Hit them!
Ready axes!
Ranged, smash into them. Let's try and flank around a bit. You guys can keep marching forwards.
Victory will be ours! The clans unite!
Right, straight in there. You guys around the back.
Longbeards! Charge! Miners! Yes! Yes!
Oh, there's the clash.
Go! Down!
I want range to stay on them, please. You guys can just keep trying to pin them.
Pillage!
You guys can work your way around the back. Here it is. It's their lord, my lord. Oh, that was fun. Lots of people being bashed around.
Aye, as you command!
There we go. So while they're tough units, they are completely surrounded. Well, pretty much completely surrounded by dwarves here. They've got a couple of breaks, but that way is perfect. Let's start throwing fire down into them because they need to be taken out as fast as possible.
Miners!
Let's keep chasing them. You guys can move over there to be ready to drop in.
Let the vengeance begin!
I may as well pull in so my archers can deal with them, because they're going to straight up continually avoid me, so I'm not worried by their cav anymore.
Miners! Charge! Move! Move!
Interestingly, the biggest gap is on my side. That actually works well. If I can open all of this up,
Move off!
it really makes it good for my archers, because my archers can now just shred in. So we've completely opened this up for my archers. Into them. Right, I want you guys to move right around the back here. Almost disengaging to an extent. Oh, that's their nasty off. Right, volley into the shades, please. And that's where being squared off is really good. Come on!
By Grimnir I order thee!
Some of my Dowie are beginning to break.
Miners! By the ancestor gods! Our fire undimmed!
Into the rear there, please. Oh god!
Cannot! Range far, range fast! They have wronged us! More of vengeance!
And hit them. This is where having everything so together isn't necessarily great. But we managed to maneuver. As soon as this wears off, they will just disintegrate. Their murderous prowess shouldn't last much longer, I hope. But we've got this. I'm not overly worried. We are a little over engaged in places, but you're going to try and pull out around the back of them. There we go. Into them then. They're breaking. A few volleys into the back of here will probably break these guys. I mean, they're good troops, but being flanked and shot in. There we go. Slam some miners into their flank as well. And they are just disintegrating now. Keep shooting until they're completely gone. No, that's good. I don't want them pushing in there because I want to leave that open, because here we are shooting right into their rear, which will, as you can see, be fairly devastating because they lose all their sort of bonuses against range. Though they're not shielded, so I don't think they really have any. It's over. There we go. I guess I wouldn't really call it a Pyrrhic victory, but it was a brilliant victory. But they had some good units. I mean, you can see how many kills their Death Guard, and that was a very veteran army. Actually, I hadn't realised quite how veteran it was. So their smaller veteran force did do a lot of damage to us, but as I said, this army was never designed to survive intact. It was, I have no care for this army being dead. You know, if there was one dwarf left at the end of this, I would have been happy. It was just to batter that army.
Move.
Relent now.
Ah, annoyingly, it's not fully dead.
Time for a reckoning. Anad, summon me if you dare. Wamrag.
Charge. He's the word of the day there. Yes, Ancestral Grudge. I have said I want to start working on that. End turn. I do need to take out this as well, which could be the most annoying thing. Oh god, I see Skaven. That is worrying, because I'm not in a position to deal with that in the slightest. We need to throw a load of people in Mount Greyhag. This is me being very remiss. Ooh. I mean, it's still them. But that is me being very remiss there in not leaving defences over there while we've been dealing with this. Though the dwarves have Crookback Mountain, so now it's time to get that trade agreement in place. That's still good.
All here. I agree.
That should open everything up.
My anger burns bright.
Should being the operative and wrong word. I've had this happen before, and it is something to do with the mods, unfortunately.
For the wisdom of the layer. For clan honor.
It's fine, we can cope.
Let us begin.
There we go.
Go then. Onward.
Shouldn't you be licking the underside of...
I'm not going to offer them a peace treaty, because if I
For
do,
the wisdom of the layer.
well, it just wouldn't work.
No
We need to chase
way.
him down and kill him.
That is unthinkable.
Never.
Well, I mean, it would work, but they would inevitably betray me.
For a reckoning. Move
And that should be them done. Yes.
My axe thirsts for war. Move! Armed and ready. What? Let us begin.
Yes, please. That's a really good building in here.
Weld.
Sorry, let's not build that just yet.
Lord of Clan Margaret.
Suspect I will lose there, but people have said I need to get cannons into my other armies, and they are right. I really do, and I do want to, and one day I will. You see here, it's quite funny because I can't build the higher levels. So I can only get them through pre-owning them, I think, which is fine. We can do that in plenty of places.
The axe thirsts for war. Onward. There is will.
Oh, goddamn it. I really don't know what to do with you anymore. We are in a bit of an odd situation. I am getting to the point where I'm going to be able to redo another army. I said Mount Greyhag is going to be almost... yeah. That's a lot of Skaven slaves. No, I'm not even going to try. It would be horrible to fight. No, we are heading that way, so even if we lose some territory, it's going to be a temporary loss. So I'm not overly fussed by that. Another Dowie may even come down here and take it. I mean, the other Dowie at Karazangor may come down here and take that. So we'll deal with them on our way to taking out the Greenskins. And obviously they've got lots of territory over here, which I suspect they hold, which we want.
Summon me if you dare. Beards and belts, it is time. For the wisdom of the layer, aye.
More public order buildings. We are going to jump over
Let
here
us begin.
and have some fun. Yeah, we will start capturing a load of that later, soon, but not just yet.
My axe
I'd like
thirsts
some
for war,
downtime so I can actually build up a bit. No, I want to sort here. I'm going to save up for that. That is huge. Gems and all of that. That would earn us a lot in trade, so that's very much worth doing. Oh wow, and the Empire's down. So this is what I said, the Greenskins. And I find the Greenskins seem to be doing this a lot more in my campaigns now. They will get really powerful to start with. Whoa, wow. And then they will overstretch and disintegrate. Because it happened in my Golden Order campaign. They became huge. They were truly terrifying. I was sitting there waiting for them to declare war and steamroll me. And they pushed down into the Tomb King's territory and over here. And literally everybody went to war with them. And just, they went from being probably the most powerful power in the land to just being ripped in two. Because they started too many wars at once. And I joined in right towards the end of it and did really well out of it.
For you on this?
No, the Greenskins were literally, you know, from being huge to nothing.
Men of the Empire.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Hail to your Emperor.
Not sure why military access is beneficial for them, because they're nowhere near my territory, but, you know. That doesn't look like the War Herd of Chaos to me. Oh wow, did the orcs just get... Was that orcs?
For the wisdom
Oh
of the
god.
lair. My axe thirsts for war. To war. Summon me if you dare. My axe thirsts for war. We march.
No, you need to come up here to be ready to jump that way. Good god. Good god.
Summon me if you dare. For the wisdom.
You need to start making your way over, even though we might have some public order issues here, but we can always fix them. Don't really need the recruitment up here. No, I'm going to keep that because we've got that. I was remiss by sending my armies over the other way, but we've done really well. That army is... I'm not going to fight it now, but it's technically weak. It shouldn't be too difficult to destroy once we catch it. The trick is going to be catching it. I was going to say, if we want to do that, that'll be beautiful. I don't know how powerful that army is, but that army's not powerful, and it's also damaged, so we might sit back a little bit while we move in from other angles against them. That is where it's going to be fun. I'm not worried. I'm going to repel this invasion. From what I've seen, they're not hugely powerful. I hate fighting Skaven, but it's good because it causes you to widen your formations, which is something I really should be doing. My formations are too tight. Works really well in the historical games, but not so well in this. Because historically, obviously, you build a line. But in this, you don't want your units to necessarily be right next to each other.
What? Aye, grudges will be settled. Yes.
Not Sky's will. Bad plan scheme.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd get far.
It's in belts.
Okay.
Ready. Agrees.
And we appear. Should have built walls here. See, again, we've got the far higher level buildings, which is quite nice. Yes, at some point I will start spending my oath gold a bit more, guys. I know I'm terrible at it. There we go. Eshin. Oh, you beauties. Ah, that's almost the perfect position for me to try and move in on. The northern army is still a threat, but if my three armies can trap that army, we can then go and deal with our northern army at my leisure. Then we'll move up here, we'll push into here. I might even just explode out from there. Rejig my armies a bit, get everything sorted out, and yeah, have some fun. Get cannons into my goddamn armies as well, because that is what I am seriously missing. Is do we just push into these gaps before we declare the war? That is the real question, because I could just advance in. I can't advance in there, but certainly around here I could advance in. Karak 8 because it has to be one of my initial pushes, so I think we'll push through here. Move somebody down to defend here just in case. Build an army here, but ooh. Ooh.
To war. As the High King commands, let us begin. The axe thirsts for war. Doubtful.
Not now.
And that is where I will really annoyingly leave it, guys. So we've actually lost a bit of territory this playthrough, but as always, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please do feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games. So please check them out. As always, thank you for watching.